Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report, sponsored by Delta Dot Exchange. Next month, 8th and 9th, I'm planning to come to Bengaluru for a workshop. So those who are interested may subscribe to our workshop in Bengaluru. Contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. What a fantastic fall. And in fact, last 3 days, the candle is a red candle. Means closing is lower than the opening. When the markets were bullish, I do not know why the Nifty fell about 100 points on Muhurat trading itself. And also, although Nifty fell about 100 points, because of the weighted average price, Nifty was actually showing in green. Actually, the Nifty that day closed negative only. So yesterday also, in the last half an hour, markets fell drastically. And today, since the morning, it was a great fall. And in fact, today, the GIFT Nifty was indicating about 70-80 point gap up opening, but still we fell. In fact, from day before yesterday, GIFT Nifty high of 26,350, now we have fallen more than 500-550 points just in a matter of 2 trading sessions. The point here is that, markets do not know how to react. If you can see, on August 15, Prime Minister announced the GST reduction. The next day market went up, but in next 1 or 2 trading session, that entire gain was wiped out. Similarly, now this India-US trade relationship, the talk about trade tariff, which might be reduced from 50% to maybe 15 to 16% as per some newspaper report. The news looks authentic, because there are some news that Reliance has stopped buying oil from Russia. So that shows that there is some substance in the news. But I do not know why market, can wipe out the entire gain made because of this news. And in fact, it is lower than the day before this news breaks out. India VIX continuously rising, and now the problem is that Nifty shot up nearly 1,000 points and it has fallen about 500 points. So that means, in last 6-7 trading session, it's a 6-7% move, 4% up and 2% down. So this, short-term traders, people who are playing in options, they are feeling the heat. Right now, the US inflation data came. So inflation data is better than expected. Right now, S&P 500 is trading at all-time high. I'm sure Nasdaq also should be either at all-time high or somewhere near all-time high. Because I just follow the S&P 500 because that's a broader market average of the top 500 companies in India. So because of that, the GIFT Nifty is showing some slight positive tick, but we do not know. For the last 2 trading sessions, GIFT Nifty has been always showing positive, but we are coming under selling pressure. Especially the Bank Nifty, I do not know what happened to HDFC Bank, which has contributed the most number of points for the fall today. In fact, I just forgot to mention today morning, yesterday night itself, in US markets, the HDFC Bank was negative, whereas the ICICI Bank was positive. And that was reflected here. ICICI Bank supported the market, but HDFC Bank dragged the market like anything. Of course, Reliance fell because there is a news that Reliance will not be buying the oil from Russia. So that's a negative for them. So that was expected. So out of 3 top stocks, 2 stocks were down. 1 is up. So Bank Nifty has fallen about 1,000 points from yesterday's high to today's low. So that is a kind of severe fall in Bank Nifty. So with US markets, usually as and when there is a inflation data in US, our markets tend to be very, very volatile because we do not know what will happen tonight in US, and then accordingly how we will be opening on Monday. But now the US inflation data came better than expected. So your US markets are trading at a high, and GIFT Nifty is indicating about 30-40 point gap up. I think 30-40 point gap up and all, nothing, it can be sold into immediately. Again, there is no, first thing is that we have to wait for the US markets to close tonight. And second thing, the GIFT Nifty may not be an accurate figure. That's what we have been seeing for the last few trading sessions. So let us see what is going to happen. Stocks like MCX has fallen so much because, now the future for gold and silver so may not be very lucrative. So therefore, the volumes in MCX may go down. So with that view, the MCX has fallen more than the 3% today. So otherwise, it's just a consolidation. So usually when the market goes higher first time, it will come under selling pressure, so that, all the weaker bulls will get out of the market. Only the stronger bulls will remain, and then markets may rally. So usually first time when market goes higher, we have to just ignore. But second time, if that is taken out, then you have to be really more bullish. So I'm waiting for the Nifty to close about 26,000. So one more time. So then only I will become bullish about this market. So until then, it can be just a consolidation. However, 25,500 is going to be a very good support for this market. So at least now I will stay. Technically, the market is actually long until it closes below 25,500. So let us see what is going to happen next week. So more exciting week next week because the Trump is coming to Asia. So there can be a possible US-China trade deal. There's a possibility of an India-China trade deal. So it will be very exciting last week of October next week. So the rest of the things we'll discuss in the Wall Street Week Ahead program. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.